We're done.
Hey guys, just checking in. We're
It's
dying.
hot.
Wait, it's zoomed in all the way. Yeah, we're dying.
Give it on me.
In the making.
Hey guys, it's Anna. Welcome back to my channel, and for today's video I actually have a DIY thrift store transformations kind of video for you guys. So I went to the thrift store and I picked up a couple pieces, and then I brought them home and just kind of made them my own, distressed them, just kind of changed them into clothes that I want to wear. So I hope you guys really like this video and I hope it's helpful. Make sure that you watch till the end to see the lookbook of the pieces that I made. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and leave me a comment what you guys want to see next. And of course, don't forget to subscribe before you leave my channel today. I really hope you guys like this video, and yeah, if you want to see what I did, what I bought, how I made them my own, then go ahead and keep watching. Alright, so you're going to need a knife and some scissors for all of these, and first off, I'm starting with some t-shirts, and what you're going to do is you're going to start cutting holes wherever you want them, and then you're just really going to want to get your fingers in there and pull them out so the cuts aren't so blunt. And then what I'm doing here is I'm taking an X-Acto knife and I'm just starting to cut little holes all around the collar, and I also do this to the sleeves and the lower edge of the shirt as well. This will just really help it look very distressed. And then all along the shirt I keep switching up my techniques. Sometimes I use scissors and sometimes I just use this knife to just puncture some little holes, and then you just want to make sure that you keep stretching those holes out. It'll make them look so much more natural. So throughout this process, I highly recommend using your feet as a third hand. I know it's kind of strange, but trust me, it's super helpful, and you'll see me do this a couple times throughout this whole video. So then I'm just going to keep continuing to cut up my shirts, and each one's a little bit different, but you just got to place the holes wherever you want them. And then another thing I found super helpful was I just put both of my legs into the shirt so that you have an open space under it, so you can just start jabbing holes in there, if that makes any sense. But yeah, that's really helped, especially since the shirt will be stretched out. And then for my last shirt, I'm just making this one have a lot less holes, so I'm just doing a couple here and there and then really focusing on the collar and the sleeves. Okay, so now we are moving on to bleach, and first I'm taking this spray bottle and just putting that in a few spots just to lighten up the shirt, and then I filled up this little bottle with some bleach just so that I can get bigger blotches, and I'm just going to start spreading that all over the shirt. And then I'm going to just bleach the back of the shirts very lightly. I didn't distress the back, so it's not that big of a deal, but I just wanted it to match the front a little bit, so I'm just doing a few splotches here and there. Then you're just going to want to let that bleach set in until it is the color you want, because as you can see, it develops right away and it'll just keep changing colors, so just let that sit in. So once the bleach is the color you want, you're going to want to rinse the shirts in cold water to deactivate the bleach to keep it from changing colors, and you're just going to want to really rinse those out and then hang them up to dry. Okay, so next I have this big oversized denim button-up shirt, and what I'm going to do is take a pencil and mark how short I want it. Then I'm just going to make that line a little darker with a Sharpie, and then I'm going to take some scissors and just begin to cut off the ends. So once those are cut off, you're just going to want to take some scissors and start roughening up the edges just so that it's not such a blunt cut. So I decided that I wanted a big rip along one of the sleeves. So what you're going to want to do is first you're going to cut 2 horizontal cuts along the sleeve, however long you want that rip. And then in between, you're going to want to start cutting a bunch of little ones. It'll make sense in a minute why you need these. Okay, so here is where you're going to need some tweezers, and you're going to start pulling out those vertical threads, and these are the blue ones. So it's going to take a minute to get your first one, but once you get the first couple down, they'll be very easy to get out. And this is also why we needed to cut smaller strips within the cut, because it's impossible to pull out those vertical threads on a long piece of fabric. And once you finish pulling out all those blue threads, it will leave you with this ripped up white thread. And I'm just going to go ahead and do that on a few spots throughout the jacket, just wherever you want it. So another technique you can use is taking a knife or even a pair of scissors and just start rubbing back and forth on the fabric. This will just give you a lot more of a messy look. So throughout the jacket, I just went back and forth between these techniques and just kept switching it up so I could get a little bit different rips everywhere. Alright, so next I have these high-waisted pants. So what I went ahead and did is I took a pencil and just marked out wherever I wanted rips. And first I'm starting with big holes on the knees. So as you can see, I'm just going to cut out a kind of rectangular shape on the knees, and then I'm going to distress around where I cut them with the scissors. And then I'm just going to start doing the little cuts around wherever I want them, and I'm also going back to this technique that I used with the jacket, pulling out the vertical threads so we get that white thread showing.